Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Road to Glory. This is going to be number 65, I believe, and we're going to start things off with quite a few SBCs. So we've been, lucky enough to be given a new advanced SBC, and we've been getting like these daily ones, the Diego Costa. I think I actually accidentally missed that one because we start today off with marquee matchups, but then I've got the new advanced SBC, cultural, whatever it's called, cultural exchange, and then also the Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang SBC. Now, guys, if you do enjoy this series, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It really means a lot to me. If we can try and push towards 1,000 likes, that'd be amazing. And of course, don't forget to sub to the channel if you guys are new around here. These are the squads that I were putting forward. As always, it's more of a case of I'm trying to use as much that I have from my club as possible, and I'm sure you guys are the same. Don't necessarily just go off of a website which tells you to buy this squad. I mean, yeah, they're the cheapest, but what's cheaper than using stuff within your club, right? I mean, it looks like you're not spending anyway. I know there's opportunity cost and stuff there, but marquee matchups packs definitely weren't the greatest to me. I've had a real dry spell of pack luck. It's just crazy. Like on this account, on my main account, just some of the reward packs have been I've been very unlucky. Now, there was a time, earlier in the Road to Glory where I would do a marquee matchups and get like a crazy player, or I've had very good pack luck with some of the advanced SBCs and stuff, and that is one of the reasons how we can build up, like, I've packed like De Bruyne on this account, De Gea, that was like 150, 200,000 coins at a time, and I definitely haven't had anything like that for a while. I'd love to pull something like that isn't an 83 or an 82 or an 81 or a 79 like that right there. But we do finally get boards, I think, on our final pack for marquee matchups. German centre-back Jerome Boateng Mustafi. You thought it was going to be a good one, didn't you? But unfortunately, I mean, Mustafi I'll take, because he's not just that entry level for boards. He's not an 83. He is at least an 84. With Player of the Month, I mean, I'm recording this and editing this on Thursday night. I'm assuming that by the time you're watching this, we might have new Player of the Month. If so, like an 84 rated from the Prem is always a relatively useful player to have. Sometimes they go up quite a lot. And now we're on to the new advanced SBC, Cultural Exchange. Now, this has put prices of certain players up quite a lot. There's the one that we're now about to check, Spain to Germany, where you need to use Spaniards that play in the Bundesliga. There's not a whole lot of them, and if you're going to make this SBC work, you kind of need to use the ones in defense or the CDM, and I didn't realize at the time, I had two in my club, I didn't realize at the time that they were both like extinct. They go for 10,000 coins, which is crazy. I probably would have thought, had second thoughts about doing the SBC if I knew I could literally profit by 20k by selling a player up right then. But you know what? I do love to try my luck. I love to complete these SBCs. And cheers to EA for putting out a new advanced one, because we haven't had that since the start of the game. Really do appreciate it. And it's time to move on to these reward packs. Now, if you watched my video from yesterday and if you want to check out one of the best ways that to complete this SBC, check out my video from yesterday. I'll leave a link in the top right corner. You can see that we got jackal from the packs. Like, I didn't even get boards. I got boards here today, and we get 83 rated Vitolo, who at the time was actually like 3,500 coins. So I'll take that again for an 83 rated player. Like, that's almost double what his normal price would be. And there was a Bakayoko in the pack too. That was nearly as good as it gets. I'm pretty sure. Like, you'll see in one of these packs along the way somewhere that we do get a little bit lucky with one of the players. He's not someone that would normally go for coins, and I'll show you as it pops up. But I'm getting a lot of these like thinner packs where you don't see a light bar down the side, which generally means that I'm not going to get 83 or above, and I'm being lumbered with some 82s. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them will sell, and some of them will be useful for SBCs down the line. I finally get boards here. Who's it going to be then? We are going to see an English flag centre mid Adam Lallana. That was as good as it gets from my 50k pack. That was the overall reward for completing the advanced SBC. So yeah, definitely got unlucky with this one. But as you can see, we get Camacho right there. That Spaniard from, is it Wolfsburg or Werder Bremen? I always get them badges mixed up. He is an extinct player that I will definitely sell for 10k, and you'll see that in the transfer list in just a second. Next up then, we're going to go from Dortmund to North London for the Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang SBC. And this one was, I just used players that I'd either got from reward packs, or I don't think I actually had to go out and buy anything, which was good. And we complete that one. It gives us another another 3 packs that we can potentially get something with. No boards, no flares on that one. So that's going to be a write-off pack. That's for sure. I mean, honestly, like there's some non-rares there that are probably going for a little bit, but nothing to write home about. Thin pack again, so again, no boards in this one. Austrian left mid from West Ham, that is Arnautovic. Again, like an alright rated player in the Prem, could come in handy for player of the month. You never know. You just never know. Squad fitness, healing, all of that stuff is useful, and then yet again we don't get boards in the final pack either. So if I'm counting correctly, we got like 2 or maybe even 3 or maybe 4, I'm not 100% sure, board pulls throughout all of those packs from those 3 different SBCs. So that kind of sucks, that's for sure. Camacho, as you can see, goes for 10,000 coins. I also sold I think, is it Benevento, one of the players from the Italian League for the Italian League SBC. That club has some expensive players in it, and I did go ahead and sell him for like 6,500 coins or something. So that's pretty alright as well. So overall, like, I have less coins now than when I started, but I've probably got more in the club, I would imagine, I think, anyway. If not, I can't tell whether it was a great idea or not. But for the rest of the episode, we are going to go into Division 2. Now, I've played 3 games in this league already. We're going to do the same again today, and I played them at the FUTWIZ office on a great connection, and everything was fine. But I came away from it like really unsure of my ability in this division, because I lost the first game like 4-1. I then drew the second game like 3-3, and then I won the final game like 5-1. So it was like a complete swing from loss to win, and it left me like confused and unsure of like, where do I stand in this league. So when I go 1-0 up in this game right here, I'm pretty confident. I'm feeling pretty happy, but it just didn't last long. The one thing I couldn't do against this guy was defend. For some reason, around the edge of the box, no matter which way I sort of dived in for the challenge, he somehow managed to turn the other way. I honestly really struggled. I really did. Martial plays it to Son, knocks it out to Harry Kane, who sticks it in the back of the net. If you will notice, for the first 1 or 2 games here today, I'm playing my second player of the month, Harry Kane. He's going to go in the cam spot, obviously, but I decided that I'm going to play him today instead of Mahrez, because I know that Kane's got 95 shooting, and that can be the difference sometimes. So I wanted to, again, use one of my loans. No icons today, but I'm just, I wanted to use my main team just without Mahrez. I then get equalised on with that absolute thunder strike from Martial, and it didn't take him very long to go down the edge of the line, whip it across for Mbappe. Like, I save it with Farman, but it literally drops straight to Alessandrini. So that one's going straight in the back of the net, and for the first time in the game, we're actually now losing because of that goal. And at half-time, I should be down. I got kind of lucky to get my goals, but at the same time, I'm also feeling like, what is Farman doing? I'm noticing it more, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not scoring as many goals at the other end, but I'm noticing that I am conceding goals because of my sloppy defending, but my goalkeeper is saving less and less and less. And a lot of you have been saying, right, it's time, Lasty, sell that bloody goalkeeper because he's driving you crazy. And I agree, guys. I totally agree. And after this game, I'm gonna put him in the club. He might come back into the team at some point. I'm gonna give him a bit of a break. Maybe he needs to chill on the sidelines, think about what he's doing, have a long, hard think about does he want to feature in my starting 11, you know? And we'll go out and buy a new German goalkeeper after this one. But I was 4-2 down. I got it back to 4-all. Heung-min Son doing Heung-min Son things. Really, really good player. I do love him a lot. He does cost a lot of coinage. And I feel like we could definitely sell him and make good profit, because I think he's way over 300k now, and I think I paid like 265 for him on this account, so that would be good profit. But then we concede a right-footed goal by David Silva, somehow sneaking into a great bit of space and scoring, and then that right there, that was the kicker. That was the one where I was like, okay, Farman, man, what are you doing? One, I don't know how he can just play one through ball and be on my goal. Like, my defence are nowhere. And then two, why is the goalie not saving things? That's doing my head in. So I get another goal back, but you can see in the top left corner, it's the 88th minute. And to be fair to this guy, he didn't just go ahead and pass it back, play it in his own box and stuff. Whether or not he was going to do it, no, it looked like he was on the attack right there. So he did carry on trying to attack and stuff and leave the game open. But I end up losing that 11-goal thriller, 5-6. So yeah, goodbye Farman. And one of the suggestions was to bring in form Timo Horn, 86 overall rated, cost me about 40,000 coins, just over. We've easily got the coins to do that, and of course he just slots in that goalkeeper spot in replace of the 84 rated Farman. Now I go straight on into another match and I'm like, he's got the meta 7 in well, he hasn't got Boateng actually, to be fair to him, but he's got Vidal, he's got 9 Golan. But then I'm more worried about seeing an 89 Salah and a 94 Ronaldinho, because I know how well they play. Using Ronaldinho on my main account, I've used Salah a lot as well. So I was kind of happy to go 1-0 up here with Martial, but it was only 6 minutes on the clock, and I'm like, if I don't play well, I could be like 2-1 down in the next 10 minutes. And then he plays one through to Salah, who is just so much quicker than everyone else. I don't know about the positioning of my defenders there. Is that me dragging people out? I can't quite figure it out. But it was dodgy, and Salah got through with ease. I then make some silly movement with both my centre-backs there. And Ronaldinho, that's, to be fair, a nice little dink, you know. That's the only way that goal was going to go in. Once I started rushing the goalkeeper, the only way that one's flying in the back of the net is if you are able to dink it past me. And then Salah scores again. At this point, I'm just questioning everything. I can't remember if it was... Was it this game? It was either this one or the one before, where I think it might have been that right there. Was it that? My controller just went. I flung it. It's in bits. It's in pieces. Luckily, that was not one of my special controllers or anything. It was just one that I was using at the time. And I think that's been brewing for a little bit, you know. Yeah, I've been proper struggling with this stuff lately, and not quite sure what to do about it. And in the end, that little bit of stress relief didn't do anything. Don't throw your controllers. Don't smash them against the desk or anything like that. It's not worth it. But yeah, in the end, this one goes the distance, and it's like 5-2. So if you look at those last 3 game scorelines right there, it's swinging again. We have one where I dominate, one where I just lose by 1 goal in a 11-goal thriller, and then one where I get absolutely spanked again. And then this is going to be the final game of the episode. I need to end it on a win. I really do need to just get a win so that we can... I mean, we're on for relegation at this point. I need to step it up, because not only are we not going to get promoted from Division 2, as it looks like, but we're also going to get relegated. So I need to at least hold the division. And so going 1-0 down was not the plan at all. But Mahrez plays it to Martial, off to Pogba, back to Martial, into Son, and that's a lovely little finesse shot, double tap, low driven with enough power to just whip it round the defender and round the keeper and keep it in the bottom corner and go into the back of the net. Love it from Heung-min Son right there. That's a good goal. And of course, because I changed and brought like Harry Kane in and then brought Mahrez back in for this game and stuff. All my player numbers have switched. They're all like random now, which is great. I don't like that. But Heung-min Son scores again. Like 59th minute, basically on the dot. He heel clicks past the defender to get him enough space to know that he's not going to get deflected if he takes the shot. And there's so much power there that one's always going in the back of the net, no matter what that keeper tries to do. Pogba then ends up scoring a goal for me, and it looks like, guys, we might come away with a victory in this one. But yeah, Pogba, he like retained possession or intercepted and then played a quick ball and then carried on running, and how could I not pass it back to him to see if he wanted to take the shot, and then holding possession on the edge of my opponent's box, I do a little skill move, hit a little long shot, well, just outside the box anyway, and Pogba is able to score that one. I'm trying to stop myself from potentially sneezing right now. I think we're all right. We might be all good. But yeah, that's how that one ends. Basically, like, he went for a consolation goal, but it was never going to do anything. And we do come away with a 4-1 win. So I think we might be able to hold the division, but we're definitely not going to get promoted unless we have an absolute worldie, unless it's even mathematically not possible now. I think we've got 4 or 5 games left in the division. It must be 4, and if I can get 12 points, I'm on 7 right now. I think I can just about get promoted. So I would need 4 wins out of 4, or I need 5 points overall in order to not get relegated to Division 3. That is going to be the episode for today, guys. Loads of SBC action and then some dodgy gameplay from myself. Do me a favour and hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy, and of course don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely day, guys, most importantly, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.